All right, first of all, I want to thank everybody out there for the tremendous amount of views and comments, and it was really totally unexpected the amount of following we've had with this butchering series. So we had a lot of questions coming back on breakdown on how we cut the steaks out of each muscle. So quickly, I'm just going to break this hindquarter down and then go through each muscle and show how we cut them up. I'm using the wild bone today, which comes with a Wild Light, outdoor edge. It's a nice packable little kit we grabbed when we were in Denver on our way to Colorado this year to see David and the gang out there at Outdoor Edge. So first of all, if you can come a little bit closer and try to get down on the top of this. I come down and follow that right to the knee and come around and to peel this leg bone out of here. And come in and follow the leg back up, and then I'll cut into the front of the knuckle and just follow this bone all the way around. And just kind of clean it up. As I'm pulling it out, I can get most of this all off of here in one piece and come back and clean it up a little bit for trim or burger or sausage or whatever you want to make later. But I just follow that bone all the way around. So there basically you've got your leg bone separated from the muscles. Now what we want to do is separate these three muscles, or four. There's a little muscle on top. There's this membrane right here, if you can see, and we just peel that on each one of those membranes. Then you've got this here is your knuckle, and I peel this off, and then there's this little muscle that sits on top right here, and I'll usually clean this up and use this to, some people just throw it in burger, just all in preference of what you want. You can get about 3 or 4 little steaks out of there, something decent. Just clean all the fat and whatnot off, and this will just kind of go for a trim pile for later that we'll kind of clean up. But you want to get rid of all that fat and gristle, especially the fat that's where you get a lot of your gaminess from. So now I'll clean this off here. Most of that's all going to be trim. There's a gland right in here that we want to cut out. This is the bottom round. I'll clean that gristle off of there, kind of straighten it up, clean a little bit more fat out of here. So now we have that there. This is the knuckle, the sirloin tip. So I'll go through and just kind of clean this up, square it off, peel any of this stuff off from here. And again, for the trim pile there, so now we've got the bottom round flat, the tip, and this little top piece there, and then this is the bottom, or the top of the round. And I'll go in and clean this up, square it off. So you just got a really nice, this is the nicest piece right here, makes a really nice steak. So now I've got them all here, all separated. Clean up a little more of that fat. Now everything is cross cut. So just like that, makes a nice size steak. And in thickness, you can do whatever you want. A lot of times on venison like this, we'll do around 1/2 inch. So that gives you that piece there, which is your top round. I take this little guy and cut him up, and like I said, you can get a few little steaks out of this, or you can throw it into burger, whichever you prefer. I get a few out, put the rest into burger. And your sirloin tip, this is just like if you would see in a beef case, sirloin tip in your meat case. I mean, that's exactly what this little guy ends up being right there. Nice tip steak. This steak's got a little more gristle in it. Some people like to just throw these into burger, help lean the burger out a little bit. We cut steaks out of them. Maybe we'll run them through a cuber, kind of help, because they are a little bit tougher steak, a nice lean steak. So there's those, and then last we have the bottom round. A little bit more of that gland out of there. Squared off. Right there is how we cut those, the last remaining steaks out of there. So out of one hind quarter is approximately, this was a 1.5-year old buck. So out of 1 hind quarter, there's your yield of steaks and what trim is in there. And again, if you guys have any questions, any other things that you want to see, we definitely want to do them for you. We appreciate you watching, and tune into our next one. We'll be launching here soon. Thanks.